I am actually gonna go a little bit against what many people are sharing, even what I used to share in the past years, which means we need to stop setting goals and set something else instead. So let me ask you, do you start the year or your quarter or the month with a goal? Let it be in terms of a business goal, a health goal, a fitness goal, a relationship goal, anything at all. And you might finding yourself with that high motivation when you set that goal. However, when you start kind of getting into it, you lose track, you get off track, and then you find yourself that no matter what you try, no matter how much you're trying to set that goal like forward and front and main center in your life, you're not actually able to reach it. And here is the thing. Right now, as I'm recording this, we're actually within the second week of January. And very often when we set these New Year's resolutions, by the second and third week, many people get off track. And here is why. When you focus on goals, sometimes it might actually be very overwhelming. So it can be very inspiring. You have your goal setting, you write it out, you write a plan. But the thing that I've seen the most happen with goals, and this happened to me, and it might be happening to you as well, is that goals can be actually overwhelming. And as well, they can be very vague. Let me give you an example. You might be telling yourself, I want to lose weight this year. Weight loss is a very vague goal, to be honest. Even if you say, I want to lose like 15 pounds in 6 months, even if you use like the SMART method to create that plan, it is still very vague. And same thing when it comes to business. If you want to create, I want to make 10K this month, I want to make 20K this month, I want to make 100K, whatever number that you want to reach, again, it is very, very vague. And here is what I noticed. This is what actually created success for me and as well for my clients when we actually started creating this one shift in the way that we set our year. So instead of setting goals, we need to set habits. Listen to me. When you're focusing on a goal, right, this is really a general sense. It's really because you might actually have created some bad habits, unhealthy habits, unhelpful habits that kind of drifted you from where actually you want to be. And what happens very often when you set yourself a goal, what happens? You create 101 list of things that you should be doing, and you go full force, all motivated, and then there's the overwhelm and the exhaustion, and everything loses track. And this is something that's actually very problematic, very detrimental, especially for overambitious, motivated, determined women, coaches, health coaches, even in terms of business entrepreneurs, is that we kind of create this big overwhelm. We feel like we have to put our life on pause to create that shift, to reach that goal. However, when you're a business owner and you're an entrepreneur, you cannot put your business and your coaching on the side. It's really your business and you really enjoy your business. You had amazing success in it. And this is why when you look in terms of goals, we want to create a shift. And listen, we've all been there. We've all set the goals. I am guilty as well. However, when I look in terms of the shift that I created in my life of helping me being really fit and healthy, letting me create an amazing business that I love, and as well, no matter what other goal I was reaching, I decided that something was not working. And the more I'm diving into it, I actually understood that goals are so general, we need to actually focus on habits of breaking the bad habits of that would lead us to where we are right now and creating positive habits that will create that new shift that will, with consistency and discipline, help you reach your goal. But here is the thing. And I read that today and I find it so fascinating because when you want to create a shift in your goal, you also have to remember that it is not just shifting and changing and reaching a goal. It's actually changing who you are. It's changing your identity or how you identify yourself. I'll give you an example. If you want to be fit and healthy, let's look at fitness, for example. If you keep telling yourself, I want to be fit to help me, be energized, lose weight, fit into my clothing, whatever reason you want to be fit, but then you're like, oh, but I'm not a fit person. I'm not an active person. I've never been fit. What is happening there? You're identifying with a negative aspect of your personality that actually you created through the age that makes it harder to build that habit of training regularly to become the fit person. Because here is the thing. When you are born energized, you are born healthy, you are born confident, you are born active. There isn't a kid that is young that's going to be sitting down all day, unless right now I know there's social media and all these games. When they're young, they're not actually falling into that pattern. They're very active. Kids cannot sit still. And guess what? This is actually a part inside of you. However, whatever happened in your life, however you progress, however you grew, you actually molded into a different identity of what society around you imposed on you. If you grew up in a lazy environment, you become lazy. If you grew up in a dieting environment, you became a dieter or a binge eater. There's a big pattern there. If you maybe grew up in entrepreneurs, you become an entrepreneur. I'm just giving you different things. But whatever environment that you're actually growing up in will actually mold you to fit what is seen around you and what people's beliefs are. But it's not who you are when you are born. And when you look into that, you are fit, you are healthy, you are energized, you are confident. And the aim is, instead of focusing on the goal as something that you are not, it's actually focusing on an identity that you know you are, and you want to build the habits that will help you uncover, peel the layers, and get you back where actually you are meant to be. Humans, we are meant to be active. We are meant to be energized. We're supposed to be connected to our body. Sitting, procrastination, emotional eating, stress eating, online shopping, gambling, all those are things that kind of built in with time, but this is not what the essence of you are. This is not what your essence is. So that's why we want to kind of drift away from our goal. Again, you want to have that big goal. I totally understand it. But you really want to kind of peel the layers and actually understand that goal that I want to reach. What kind of person has reached that goal? And what are the habits that person does to reach that goal? And when you're able to peel the layers and focus more on the habits, this is where the true work is. Because no matter what habit you want to shift and create a healthy one, it is within you to actually help you bring it forward. And this is why we want to stop focusing solely on goals. We want to have that vision. There's no problem there. But you want to focus on understanding that to help you reach that goal, it's to help you to be the identity of that person that already reached that goal. And as well, what are the habits that the person is doing consistently in a disciplined way to help reach that goal? I'll give you another example. I had a client a few years back, and she was struggling with binge eating, and she wants to be fit, but she really felt uncomfortable in her body going to the gym and the clothing and so on. And I totally understand that. I've been there way back when, and I understand the struggle when going to the gym and you're like, you feel kind of naked, trying to get back into shape, maybe with other people that are in different shapes and sizes. So she said, I remember, she's like, Dina, I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. Like, I want to go to the gym. I enjoy the gym. I want to be able to go, but I'm going to wait to lose weight. I'm going to wait until I lose weight to go to the gym. So then I asked her that question. I'm like, okay, so you want to be a fit person, but you're waiting to lose weight to go to the gym. She's like, yeah. So what if you don't lose weight? Will you still go to the gym? She's like, And I was like, what if you do go to the gym? Will that help you lose weight and feel better in your body? She's like, yeah. I'm like, so to become a fit person, you need to be a fit person today. 5 minutes a day, walking, the gym, the treadmill, name it, everything is okay. But in order to become that fit person, because she had some big goals that she wanted to reach, but she just wanted to feel good and be able to go hiking with her friends and be able to like go walk all around Old Port and not be out of breath. To be that fit person, you need to be that fit person today. That identity that she wanted to be a fit and healthy person, we need to bring the habits that help her become that fit and healthy person right here, right now, and not waiting in a certain way. And this is when you look in terms of habits, everything that we do is habits. This might be actually controversial, but I truly believe binge eating is a habit. Stress eating is a habit. Procrastinating on Netflix is a habit. I'm guilty there once in a while. Everything is a habit. And it's not by pushing yourself forward, forcing yourself forward, that anything is going to change. By understanding that you have a habit that you want to break free, and you want to build a new habit to grow from. And I'm going to be sharing more regarding that, because I'm going to share with you in another episode of why is it so hard to break up with those bad habits And why is it so hard to build these new healthy habits that you know in the long term is exactly what you need? I'll cover that in the next episode. Before we dive into that, I really want you to figure out like, okay, so here is my goal, here is my vision, here is exactly what I want to create. This is a part of who I am, because whatever you desire is actually within you. It's part of your personality. It's not imaginary. It's exactly something that you deserve to reach because it is within you. You are born with everything that you are seeking. And it's seeing, okay, the identity of that person who reached that goal. What are the habits that he or she or they are doing? As simple as that. And we're going to look at that in different things. It's not forcing yourself to do something that is exhausting in fitness. It always has to be fun. It has to be on your terms. But we do need to have a little bit of a push once in a while, because creating a new habit is actually getting out of your comfort zone that you're trying to get out of. It does take more energy to go walk for 20 minutes than it is to just open Netflix, or is it to go for that cookie when you're stressed? Yes, because you build a super highway going for that bad habit, and now you're building a new highway, a new bridge in terms of building that new healthy habit. And once you build a new healthy habit and becomes second nature, it just is. It just happens. You do not have to force it in any shape or form. In next episode, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly why bad habits are hard to break, why good ones are harder to kind of integrate. However, in everything that I'm going to be sharing is that everything that I'm sharing with you, I've experienced it and my clients are experiencing. And all the breakthroughs we've had, it's really because I'm always in a continuing learning curve to help improve my life. Because I'm always a work in progress. I always want to make my life better every single day. And I'm sharing with you all the key takeaways and learnings and teachings that I am having so that you are able to actually create this breakthrough on your own or together at a faster pace. This is one of the biggest breakthroughs that helped me change my binge eating, helped me in terms of my fitness, helped me in terms of so many different areas in my life, because I realized that I was focusing on goals that were just very overwhelming. And I kind of like pulled it down, focused on habits. And then I was able to build up from that. And you know what's amazing about building good habits is that once you create a good momentum with one and you have confidence, it's so much easier to create other positive habits. So if this speaks to you and if you feel like somebody else would benefit from this, I would be more than happy for you to share this. My aim is to really help female entrepreneurs and business owners, women, people in general, to help them really understand what is blocking them from where they are right now to get to where they want to be. And it's not by building a new identity and changing who they are. It's actually by coming back to their true essence of who they have always been, but that society has kind of imposed all these rules on them. Because whatever goal and vision that you have, it is within you to reach it. It is all right now in terms of shifting the goal to habits. And I'm going to be sharing more episodes regarding that because I find it so breakthrough that everything is within your control, because habits is all within your choice decision, which is within your control. On that note, Dina M be here. I wish you an amazing and exciting day. And I can't wait to see what your key takeaways are from today's training. See you next time.